Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel, and we've got two versions of Billy in the Lowground. Billy in the Lowground is a really well-known tune, all sorts of different versions of it, but I think the first well-known recorded version was by Eck Robinson back in 1923. It's an interesting tune because it's in the key of C, and that's not very common in old-timey music. It's not ideal for drones, which is one of the reasons why it's not one of the most popular keys. But this is a great tune. I like the way it goes into A minor on the third and fourth bars each time, and it's got a surprise F chord I always find in the second half. But anyway, I'm going to show you first of all the basic skeleton of the tune, because I listened to several different versions and it's difficult to decide which is actually the most common melody, and so I've kind of simplified it right down to the extent where you've got the skeleton of the tune and you can then bend it in different ways and do different things with it. But this is the easiest version I could come up with to start with. So I'm going to play it through slowly, slow-ish, and with no ornamentation to start with. So, as you see, it is pretty straightforward. If you think this is too simple a version, then there's certainly enough there that with what you can do to a tune in terms of adding shuffles and adding little extra notes and little variations, I think there's more than enough actually there to work with. So you don't need to learn more than that if you've got enough in way of stuff that you can do with it. I'll go through this again. More slowly still. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you take that version and you just get shuffling with it, then it'll pretty soon start to sound like a real complete version. Having listened to various versions online, the one that I liked best was Ian Walsh. As is often the case, he does great videos. And he uses a distinct swing in his playing, and it's a bit more in kind of contest style. One of the things that he always does is to put in lots of extra notes. So we now have fewer quarter notes and a lot more eighth notes. So I'll give you this one at slow speed, and then I'll show you a few variations on it. this version is it's got lots of swing in it. So instead of playing the 8th note straight, we're playing them swung. We've got that nice bit of syncopation at the end. Second half, got that nice bit of syncopation, which is in the other version as well. Now, we didn't have the F at all in the other version, and you could almost go through without realising there was an F chord there. So I do think it's nice to play that F note. Let's do it again, and this time I'm going to put in a few open string drones. We'll see what that sounds like. So on the C chord we can put a C drone below the melody and keep the C on for the F melody. And a double A. And I was putting a few triplets in there as well. If you enjoy this, I can send you a copy of the dots. If you subscribe, find my email address at the bottom of the description. And I do hope that I'll see you in the next video. See you soon.